Hello, this is Chris from Palatech. On this video we are going to learn how to protect our site using the Wordfence security plugin. To do that, we need to go to the left bar which says plugins. We are going to click on admin. And on the search bar right here we are going to type Wordfence. Here's the one we are going to use, the Wordfence security firewall and malware scan. This is the most popular security plugin on WordPress. It has 3 million active installations and 5-star reviews, and it's quite good. It has quite a few features that are commonly found on premium paid plugins, but on this one is for free. Secure your website with the most comprehensive WordPress security plugin, firewall, malware, scan, blocking live traffic, login security, and more. So we are going to click on install now, and then we are going to click on activate, and we are going to go to Wordfence security, and here on the Wordfence on the left bar, it's the Wordfence, and as you can see we're going to go to the dashboard, and we have our protection activated. As you can see, we have firewall, scan, some notifications of the incoming traffic, and the attacks block to our site, and we have tools, without help, and the global options. What I want to show you on this video is the blocking options for brute force and the retail options. So on all options, going here, all options, we have a Wordfence license, view customization, Wordfence, general options, the automatic update. It comes off by default because it might cause some problem with certain plugins, so it's recommended to be left unchecked. So we have several options here: hide the WordPress version, disable the code execution, and so on. We have some notifications here for the updates and the scan status, and we have some email alerts here, and the activity report. Once a week we are going to be sent to our mail some activity report in relations with the scans that Wordfence do to our site. We have some firewall options. We have protection level and real-time IP. That's for the premium version. But what we want to see is the brute force protection and the rate limiting options here. So the brute force protection, this option enables all brute force options, including strong power enforcement and invalid login trolling. You can modify individual options below. So it comes on by default. This is a really good option because it sets certain parameters that if the users or the visitors to our site don't, for example, exceed certain numbers of login attempts, they will be locked out of our site. This is a common tactic for attacks to our sites, so it might overload our server capacities. Here we have logout after how many login failures, comes by 20 as default. So if a visitor tries to log in to our site and fails 20 times, it's going to be blocked for a certain amount of time. So it comes 20 by default, but it could be much less, maybe 5, 10. So we are going to use 10 attempts. Logout after how many forgot password attempts. It works mostly the same, so we're going to use 10 to the common failures over what time periods? 4 hours. So over 4 hours it will be blocked out. The amount time of the user is blocked out 4 hours. So we can immediately block out invalid usernames. That's a little bit the string, and we have immediately blocked the IP of user which are seen with this username, and we can add these usernames and prevent the use of powers leakers on data breach for admins. Only could be for all users with publish post capabilities. So we have some additional options. We can enforce a strong password, force admin to publishers to use a strong password. It comes recommended by default. Sometimes when we enter websites, they suggest us that our password maybe it's too weak or too short. This option would enforce people to make strong, longer passwords. And don't let WordPress revalidate users in login errors. Prevent the user registering admin username if they don't exist, and prevent the directory of usernames through auto to be accessed. And we can block IP who send post requests with blank user agent and refers. And check password strength on profile update and participate in real-time Wordfence security. So we have our brute force options on. So we are going to move to the rate limiting. Enable the rate limiting and advanced blocking. This checkbox enables all blocking throttling function, including IP countering and advanced blocking at the rate limiting rules below. So we have options here. So we can immediately block fake Google crawlers, plugins or bots who want to enter our site and steal information. So we can click on to activate. So this will be looked out for by Wordfence security. So we have options. If our visitors how we should treat this Google crawler, verify Google crawlers have limited access to these sites. Anyone claiming to be Google has unlimited access, and treat Google like any other crawler. So we're going to use the verify Google crawlers have unlimited access to this site. If anyone request exceeds, I don't know, 10 per minute, maybe 50 or 60 per minute, if a person try to request something of our site, so enter page or something like that, and exceeds 6 per minute, that person probably is not a human but it's a bot. So we can block it because that will steal a lot of resources from our server and will really slow down the page. So if it exceeds 60 per minute, then block it. If a crawler page view exceeds the same 60 per minute, for example, it could be much more if you like, 2000, almost 1000, so 60, then it's going to be blocked. If a crawler page not found exceed certain amount, maybe a person could enter our site and we don't have certain pages, so this could be a possibility that people do not find our pages. So maybe we want to set a more flexible limit, maybe 30, and then we are going to throttle, which is the server will use the minimum bare of resources for that person who is entering our site. So I'm sorry, that's one for a crawler too, so we are going to block it. And if a human's page views exceed certain amount, for example, if 10 pages per minute is odd for anyone who is on the internet on these times, so 10 per minute, then we are going to throttle it. For maybe then that person Maybe it's nothing, but maybe he is trying or she is trying to do something to our site who might be harming for us. So if 10 per minute, which I think is pretty reasonable, then we are going to throttle it, and our resources are going to be the bare minimum for that person. The same for the not found pages, maybe 10 to, and it's going to be throttled. And how long is an IP address block when it breaks a rule? We can set a certain amount of time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, 2, 6, 12, a day, and more. That's stuff. So we are going to use maybe 6 hours of blocking when the adverbial rule is break. And we can whitelist certain URLs of 404 from our site, and we can add a whitelist of certain pages which might be blocked by a firewall, but they are not harmful for our site, and they could be added here and added to the exception of the whitelist. And we have blocking by certain countries, but this is for the pro version. The main reasons people want to block from certain countries because of certain rules they have. If we have, for example, a commerce site, this could be a great option to have, but it is for the pro version. So we have seen the brute force protection and the rate limiting rules for our site, which it increase greatly the protection of our website when people is visit over our site, because they could be bots or they could have not really good intentions. They want to do harm to our site because they want these people, maybe they are bored or they are malicious by nature. So we have increased the protection of our website using the Wordfence security plugin in a quick and easy manner. Quite, as you can see, it's quite easily to understand this plugin, and it works really well. So I am going to make a second part of this video, and we are going to talk about a little bit of the firewall and the scan options and the two-factor security. So that's it. If you like the video, subscribe to our channel and share with a friend who might need help on the sites. See you the next time on Paletech.